3-2-1-007 or 1-800-348-1000.
3-0 was the final. How are they doing now? Oh, it's 5-1 Cleveland in the top of the fourth. There you go. Imagine they take 2 or 3 from the Giants, who are a very good baseball team right now. Although the division they're in, it puts them squarely in the middle because a lot of good teams playing with them. Everything cool?
No.
You all right?
This chair.
That chair is Gwen's in for Mary, who's out the remainder of the week.
Hello.
Hi. And the chair is all right over there?
Yeah, it's just got a little hitch in its giddy up.
Okay, that's fine. So your Guardians will return home for the weekend. They're going to be hosting the Texas Rangers. I'd love to tell you who the big name guy is on the Texas Rangers, but I have no idea. Walker on the Texas Rangers. He's in the starting lineup there.
Do you have that Haley Joel Osment clip?
From Conan?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that I do. I'd have to bring it up.
It's worth it. So worth it.
This is one that he would play all the time, right?
Well, like, he would do the lever pull, and he's like, I've been waiting. I never wanted to show this, but the writers said that we have to show this one. And then he finally showed it.
Clips from Walker, Texas Ranger.
Because what, NBC bought the company or something, and so they
Universal
owned all the intellectual
and
property?
NBC merged, and so they were able to show it without having to pay any royalties.
Well, folks, there is one clip from Walker, Texas Ranger that we've been holding back on. In fact, this is true. We've been afraid to show it. But it's spring cleaning, and I want to test just how good a crowd this is. So here it is. The one Walker clip we've never shown. Once you see it, you'll understand why.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
Conan gets up and kind of takes a little bit of a stroll. Yeah.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
That took a 180.
Is that the natural?
Yeah, he goes, yeah, it was Haley Joel Osment back when he was a young, that had to have been, that looks like it was before The Sixth Sense.
I think it was before The Sixth Sense. I think that was around the time that he filmed Forrest Gump.
Oh, right. He was in Forrest Gump.
And he was also on the Jeff Foxworthy show.
So he was their kid in Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
And didn't Jenny die of AIDS, or they implied that she died of AIDS?
I think in the movie they implied that it was AIDS, yeah.
So this kid can't get away from it.
No.
I mean, at least Bruce Willis didn't die of AIDS in The Sixth Sense. He was shot.
He was shot, yeah.
Well, maybe that bullet had AIDS.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Walker told me I have AIDS. Alan, Max Scherzer is on the Texas Rangers. There you go. Except he's out for the rest of the season, I think. He tore something too. I mean, there's like 3 weeks left, but still.
But they're going to the postseason, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Max Scherzer used to be on the Tigers when I was on in Detroit. So we were talking about him a lot. Unlikely to pitch again in 2023 is what it says. But he's made his way around the league.
Yeah,
the
he's been around
Dodgers
for a long
minute,
time.
Yeah.
He's like my age.
He's 39. He's getting up there. That's long in the tooth for Major League Baseball.
For sure.
But whatever.
Are you not 40 yet?
I am 40. I'm 41. I thought he was older.
Yeah, okay.
I'm 41.
The big 4-1.
40 wonderful years.
Mhm. There is a woman who is running for state senate in Virginia. And the stakes couldn't be higher in that state. It's a real back and forth between who's going to control that state's legislature. And boy, you had to know something like this was going to come out. She said that it is not going to change her trajectory at all, but I can't see a way that it wouldn't. Because candidates will obviously do opposition research on their opposing candidate.
Is she poolside Karen?
She's not poolside Karen. Nope.
Man, that would have been
Susanna Gibson and her husband have been making videos on ChatterBait.
Oh,
She's a 40-year-old nurse and a mother of 2. and she's the Democratic candidate there in Virginia. And obviously, the people on the other side did some Oppo research and dug this up.
Is that a porn site?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Frankly, I didn't even think it was still around. I thought Chatterbait went away. Wasn't that the one where it was like you'd spin the wheel, but it always ended up being dudes whacking off?
No,
What
there's
was
chat
that?
roulette.
That's Chat
Well,
Roulette.
Chat Roulette.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Chatterbait it's just like a campsite.
I only know
But I
Chatterbait
thought
exists.
I thought Chat Roulette went so far afield that they were like, screw it, let's just do that now. And
They may have. I don't
yeah.
know. I didn't stick up with it.
So Chatterbait it's
Chatterbait,
a cam thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I only know it exists because they advertise on other porn sites. So like when I'm ready to like watch a porn, they'd be like Chatterbait like super loud, like blow my eardrums out. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna watch it. But
also, there's simply no way she thought this wouldn't come out. There's no way.
It's marketing 101.
But
Yeah.
sure. Well, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, so then it just becomes a way to get more subscribers.
100%.
But that's such a cynical view of it. You got to think that at some point she was like,
she really
I'm
wants
going
to serve
see.
God and country.
Well, I don't know about God and country. I mean, it just said that she
Why else do you want to be a senator or whatever? She's
in
been?
Virginia. Well, because I mean,
But she's a Democrat, right?
she is a Democrat. So depending on which party controls your state legislature, that's a big deal. And so she's like, this is gutter politics. She didn't deny any of it, but the headlines were funny. They were like, she and her husband would make videos for money, for tips. It won't silence me, she says, but it's only a matter of time before she goes, this is too distracting, and I don't want my kids
she's
to,
hot.
She is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty.
I can't wait for the first president that has like a sex tape. The first presidential sex tape. It's gonna change some things.
Yeah, but what if that president is Joe Biden?
It's not.
You don't know that.
I mean,
You don't know how he and Jill get down. She's a doctor, for God's
You're
sake.
gonna need a reel-to-reel projector for his.
I was gonna say I would watch it, but it wouldn't be in the same way I would watch a younger, good-looking president. Like if Kennedy had a sex tape, I'm watching it for sure. If Trump had one, I would probably watch it too.
Ugh.
I would want to see he's the leader of the free world. I want to see how
You hate yourself?
No.
I know this is really irrelevant, but I don't like the name Chatterbait.
I think it's gross.
I don't think it makes any sense.
Oh, wait, hold on. I thought I had it. I don't have it.
Bad bugs are
I thought I had it.
eating the wires.
Are you quoting Joe Biden's sex tape?
I don't have it. Sorry, babe.
Newsreel.
Thought I had it. I don't have it.
No.
I had it and it's gone.
All right, sorry. Thought I had it. Well, that's what you get when you fly by the seat of your pants here. So anyway, she's running for a state seat in the Virginia House of Delegates. I thought
got any of these
Virginia was for
videos?
lovers.
Well, Mary sent us that picture where she was trying to get on Pornhub in Virginia last week.
Mary was?
Yeah. Well, she was because
gotta
Not
show
being
your
on it,
ID.
She was trying to
Yeah.
watch it.
she was trying to.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought she was submitting.
No.
And they kept
She was
rejecting
She was
her.
just trying to have some alone time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a different.
Yeah. But they show that she sent us screenshots of like the page when you go there, you have to show your ID. You have to like type
Yeah.
it in or whatever.
Interesting.
So this woman says my political opponents and their Republican allies have proven they're willing to commit a sex crime.
Sharing.
And because there's no line they won't cross to silence women when they speak up. So she has lawyered up and said that it violates the state's revenge porn law.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
But why would Mary show her ID on the internet?
Like you have to like type it in, like your driver's license. Take
You know,
a
like
photo
trying to
of
get
it.
on a beer website.
Yeah.
Are you 21?
Well,
I
you just
sure
click
am.
Yes or no. I wouldn't put my ID information on
No.
a website, like a porn website.
Or just get on a VPN and go
Pornhub.
all the way around it. Like you
Right.
don't even, who cares? You know, I'm surprised
I just
Virginia
feel like
is a
someone
state that
is
did
stealing Mary's identity is what I'm getting at.
that. Well, maybe she's not using it.
Hmm.
So she says that she is not going to be getting out of the race, but it's got to be, I don't know.
Is
I
there
think-
a settlement involved?
I don't know about that.
Is she asking for a settlement?
No, she lawyered up. She said this violates the state's revenge porn law. So maybe not to get subscribers. Maybe she knew this was going to happen. And that's just as good, right? To litigate it.
Yes.
I think it's fantastic you have someone running who has an open sex life, says a lawyer in Virginia. It's very refreshing, and Gibson broke no laws. But again, high stakes there in Virginia because the state legislature is very much up for grabs. And these state legislatures are what's
So
going
is
to be.
she.
Yeah! But it's her and her husband.
Yeah,
Right.
fine.
And it was just like live stream, so there's not like videos of it leaking around, right?
That's a wild move, too, because you have women, you know, Mary's sister is on OnlyFans. You have women who are doing things themselves and, you know, and then you have the couples who are doing stuff. And everybody's got their thing, you know, whatever makes you tick. Awesome. If you can make some money on it, all the better. But if you're going to run for office, you're going to have a conversation with your kids. And it doesn't say how old her kids are, but she doesn't. She's 40, so she probably has little kids. And that's going to be an interesting conversation.
Gwen, I think the couple, not the couple, but the guy from the couple you used to produce for on Teen Mom, he has an OnlyFans.
Tyler?
Tyler?
Yeah, he has an OnlyFans. I saw it.
He's ripped, isn't he?
He's not only ripped, he's got a hog, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how he made her a teen mom. She couldn't resist.
I don't know.
Good for him, because he got into, like, hella shape,
Yeah.
right? Like, he got...
He's in good shape, and then I don't know what convinced him to get an OnlyFans, but he was like, these are that's how they always they have to like give context, like, these are all the pictures that I send Caitlin.
Yeah, so they're still together.
So he posts the news that he sends to her and the videos that he sends to her. That's what they say. But
yeah, he said that she will be running the account.
Sure.
Okay.
The 31-year-old teen mom star, that's how fast time flies,
Dude. That's
posted a,
Good
right?
for them, because that situation from the jump,
It seemed doomed to fail.
there was just a lot going on.
I mean, look at these two. Right? He's had the glow up. She kind of looks the same.
And people were coming for her saying like, oh, well, you're going to lose him and blah, blah, blah.
I'm writing, you all have been asking, and it's finally here. Tyler has an OnlyFans now. But Tyler clarifies he will not be in charge of his account. Quote, it will completely be in my wife's control. LOL, she's the boss. I'm just there to do as I'm told. LMAO.
By the way,
Why are you
Cody,
laughing your ass off?
if a dude does this, it's going to be for gay dudes, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because it's not the two of them, and they didn't say that people were clamoring for her to do an OnlyFans.
Well, he's also on ketamine therapy.
Well, there you go.
Right.
Yeah, good for him.
What does that do?
And it's
I don't know.
Probably chills him out.
Yes.
it's not that women don't subscribe to people on OnlyFans, but it's there's way more
That's
gay
what I
dudes.
assume.
You can't make a living off the women subscribers. It's mainly gay men, and we're pigs. But the thing is, we don't require much. Like we'll take what we can get. Show us, if you want to do one D pick a month, that's fine. You're gonna have to give us more eventually, but you can coast on us for a really long time. We're like, oh, he's straight, he's shy. We give chances and chances. Don't give us like just a little bit of crack every now and then. Like,
Okay, this is what his bio says. This account is controlled and managed by me, Caitlin Baltiera. I'm just here to show off my fine ASS husband.
Ass husband,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
know.
believe this for 1 second.
I'll be sharing all of the sexy stuff he personally sends to me and all the stuff that I tell him to do.
Absolutely not.
So you should hit them up, DM them,
No.
and go, hey, is there anything you guys are doing that you'd like me to come back and produce?
Nope. I think they're doing just fine.
Ketamine therapy is for treatment-resistant depression. Nothing else works. They go, let's put you on some.
Ketamine,
Ketamine.
that's the horse tranquilizer, correct?
No, that's something else.
Special K is ketamine, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's not for horses, is it? Ketamine has horse tranquilizer myths. is what it
Oh,
says, yeah.
okay. Well, I learned about it in the late 90s, late
Is it-
1900s.
Well, let's see here. Is ketamine a horse tranquilizer? Summing up ketamine as a horse tranquilizer is like saying wood can only be used to make paper. Oh, I guess they use it as a form of medication for horses, but that's not what it's primarily used for. Anyway, okay, so the teen mom people, Poundcake has let us know now. The teens that Gwen produced.
Are you gonna look at them
On
different?
Teen Mom.
If you are you gonna Google the pics, Gwen?
You probably haven't looked at them
No,
in
I
10
don't
years.
care.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Those baby birds left the nest. You got to let them do their
They
thing.
were like 2 kids deep by the time I got there. So what?
So
So weird.
it is stupid. That's why I'm laughing. So, yeah, this woman in Virginia, she and her husband have live stream videos of themselves having sex on the Chatterbait platform. And so they had more than 5,700 followers, raising money for a good cause, she said.
So, to Bill's question, it's not downloadable on that site.
I don't know. Is that what you said?
I was just
Yeah.
wondering.
It's like
'cause-
cam girls and
yeah,
stuff?
I thought there's ways you can save it,
You can
but I
always
think
screenshot.
Screenshots.
yeah, but if people didn't know to screenshot it then, because I don't think they were public figures then, so
There are some ways
there
you
might
Well,
be some people
but
that
with
might
it-
have screen recorded or whatever, but it doesn't mean that you can't probably find their account now and go and find the videos.
But what sucks is that every Democrat operative in the state of Virginia has got to be just throwing things around their office and screaming, because this is a winnable seat for her in Virginia. And they're on a
What's
her
razor's.
background, though? Why
She's
is
a
it-
nurse. She's a
that
nurse,
means
and
she
she's
should
running
be a-
against some retired guy in Virginia, some Republican guy. And this was a completely avoidable scandal. This is a winnable seat for her, and she spent way more money than her opponent, and this is probably going to knock her out of the race. And what will happen then is that Republican legislature is going to roll everything back there
this
for
is in
forced birth
November?
and all this stuff. Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah, it's
can't
pretty
somebody
wild.
else- I mean, let her run. Who cares? It's
No,
nothing.
she says she's going to keep running. She says, I'm not getting out of this. But they always kind of say that initially, and then they go, this is too
Well,
much. I gotta-"
November is it on the November ballot?
Yeah.
What
Yep.
what are you gonna do? You can't change.
Well, you can drop out anytime you want. It's
Yeah,
just
but
that
is
the
there
other guy
another
will.
Democratic? Well, then if
I'm
it's
sure
already
that's-
out there, then who cares?
No, I don't know.
It's not like she was hiding it, I guess.
Alan, anything is a horse tranquilizer at a high enough dosage. Thank you, Stephen
That's
Lakewood.
true.
That
I'm
is
just
a good
trying
point.
to go back to my drug knowledge from the raves in the 90s.
Yeah. Ketamine is mainly used as a cat tranquilizer, somebody said.
Ketamine.
Right? Ketamine. I'm sorry. That's what they're talking about. Yes. I misread that, and I apologize.
They're like, man, that ketamine.
Try to claw my eyes out.
Sorry, it was real stupid. But
Yeah. You were just trying to keep up with the level of stupidity
Yeah, I'm
that
getting
we
dumber
like to
the longer I'm
maintain in
here.
this room, just by osmosis, losing brain cells. By the way, thank you for all the people texting me to explain the portmanteau of Chatterbait. Thank you. I couldn't figure it out for myself.
Oh, okay.
And so I really appreciate that.
Are you gonna lay it out for us, or
No,
we have to
I'm
do
not
the
gonna-
detective work on our own?
You do the detective work.
Conversation.
If I had to figure it out, you
So
figure it out.
Chattanooga's the
Yep.
chat part.
Jason Bateman in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Mhm.
That's right. I got to take a break here. I'll have those Great White and Slaughter tickets for you. They're going on a co-headlining tour. It's going to bring them to Cleveland end of next month, October 28th. They're going to be out at Northfield Park. So if you want to get to that show, I'll hook you up coming back.